Hello everybody, this is your evil twin welcoming you back to Let's Play Wolfenstein. We just completed the church mission and stopped the Nazis' sinister experiment. Let's have a look at how we're doing in the game overall. Apparently we've completed 29% of the game. I think that's based on the number of missions completed, and the missions do vary in length, some are quite long, so I think we're more like a quarter of the way through the game. In terms of enemies, we've killed 342 enemies, which 32 were dismembered, 33 were burned. That's either by shooting explosive barrels or using the flamethrower. 2 of them were electrocuted. That's when I shot a Geist, and the Geist hadn't fed recently, so it was a rather weak blast rather than one powerful enough to dismember them. And I've dissolved 35 enemies with the particle cannon. Nice word for it, dissolved. Given the number of times that I replayed that part of the game, I mean, really, I think I've dissolved about 150 Nazis, but of course it only counts the final playthrough, so 35. Now, it seems like I've broken 260 things, like boxes and objects and so on. When the game first came out, there was actually a bug that meant if you broke too many objects, the game crashed, and it was impossible to progress any further in the game. You'd have to load up a slightly earlier save and then sort of tiptoe through the game, being careful not to break anything. Thankfully, that was fixed in a patch, but I imagine it was rather frustrating if you were affected by that. This here is a bit interesting. It says workbook for foreigners. Well, it gave details of someone's employment, where they were working and so on, and it was also their identity papers. It would have had a photo in and so on and so forth. Both German citizens and foreigners needed to have one, but only the foreigners had photos and stuff in. So I guess that BJ's journal is sort of hidden inside one of these workbooks for foreigners. I suppose you would need false identity papers and stuff like that. But I think it's also a bit tongue-in-cheek, because it's here's a record of our employment history, all the Nazis that we've killed, and what jobs we're up to at the moment. Now, we're supposed to go to the Tavern, the Raven's Nest, and meet a Golden Dawn contact. We're also supposed to go to the Chrysler Circle to let them know how I got on with stealing that code book from the warehouse. Before I do any of that, time to check out the new upgrades available on the black market.
How about some supplies?
Doing the church mission unlocks the option to buy the shearing crystal. Light seems to take minutes to pass through this yellow crystal. When Maya is activated, temporal flux from this crystal obliterates nearby foes. That temporal flux is the shockwave that ordinarily smashes boxes and staggers Nazis a bit. With this upgrade, it becomes instantly lethal to almost all types of enemies. There's literally only a couple of enemies that can survive that blast. It's such an amazingly powerful ability, and it's really surprising that they let you buy it this early in the game. If you haven't been collecting all of the gold so far, then you might not be able to afford it, or buying it would mean that you wouldn't be able to afford anything else. But if you've actually been careful to collect all the gold so far, then $3,000 isn't too big a hit. Yeah, it's pretty much a game changer. I remember when I first played the game, I wasn't able to afford it. I didn't get it until quite late in the game, like a couple of levels towards the end, and where it felt pretty appropriate as a late game ability. So I'm rather curious to see what it's like using it this early in the game. For the MP40, you can get a drum magazine, double the number of bullets that we can fire before reloading. The Car 98 won't be getting the silencer. It makes a nice satisfying bang noise, and the silencer will just ruin that. There's now an option to buy a bayonet. Now, it's pretty pointless because the Car 98 is a sniper weapon. You're supposed to be firing at long distance. If you're getting up close and personal with your enemies, then you should be using, your submachine gun or your assault rifle or something. General advice would be don't bother with a bayonet upgrade, because if you're needing to, to do close combat melee attacks with your Car 98, you're using it wrong. Then again, you've seen the way that I play. That's exactly the sort of thing that I like to do. So I shall most definitely be buying the bayonet. And let's be honest, you all want to see some Nazis getting stabbed, don't you? The MP43 assault rifle is an option to buy an ammo pouch. I don't think it's necessary. There's quite a lot of MP43 ammo available in the game, so the only reason to really get it would be if you wanted to, to double your capacity, and then use this option here to refill your ammo, and and carry around 400 ammo, going into a mission. Which basically means that you're planning not to use anything else, and just using the assault rifle the whole time would be a bit boring. Now, the big bore upgrade increases the deadliness of the weapon, which is pretty astonishing given it's already very deadly. It kills normal enemies with just 2 bullets. And the big bore upgrade kills them with just 1 bullet. So, yeah, it fires 10 bullets a second. It's pretty accurate, and you can buy, upgrades to make it even more accurate. So, if you're going to buy that, then there's no reason to, to have anything else. Why bother with a flamethrower or a particle cannon when you can just, mow them down, and just a single bullet will be enough to kill someone. It's rather overpowered. We might want to get that later, but against these regular enemies, it's really overkill. Now, the particle cannon. This is a very lovely upgrade, the improved Veil Capacitor. Replaces the weapon's standard power pack with improved Veil-based technology, increasing total ammo capacity. Ordinarily comes with a capacity of 100. This doubles it up to 200. And that's enough to mean that you can use the particle cannon whenever you feel like it, rather than saving it for special occasions, which is very nice indeed. Now, you might be tempted to buy some ammo for it. If you've doubled your ammo capacity, then the refill ammo option is sort of priced as cost effective. But you'll soon see that it's really not difficult to get particle cannon ammo. It's not rare at all. So there's no need to buy any. The amount of money, but even if I did still have some money, I would not be buying the beam intensifier. It improves the weapon's damage. But as you've seen, it pretty much instantly disintegrates Nazis. And why would I need to disintegrate them any faster than instantly? Okay. Here's the bayonet. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Yeah. And there's the drum magazine there. And there's my new super powerful shockwave, which has warped and distorted these barrels. Any Veil energy in here? Yes, here we go. It actually used up about half my my Veil meter. That's the cost that you pay for having such a powerful mire. It uses up your energy super fast. Ooh. There's some Golden Dawn guys being chased by Nazis. And a heavy trooper! That's right, heavy troopers now roam the streets. They're really not anything to be worried about. Ouch. Damn it. There we go. I didn't have to use any special abilities. They're really not things to be worried about. And that's my Maya shearing pistol. And it made that guy fall over, all the way over there. And it petrified this guy. Oh! Now you see there, this blocked the shockwave. That's the bayonet in action. Pretty horrible. And I know that you sickos out there really enjoyed that. Oh, to be fair, I enjoyed it too. Ooh, I am liking that Veil Vision upgrade I bought earlier. Yay! I got a tome with power. Heads up! Ah, I suck. getting serious. He's using a machine gun. Oh, damn it! Let's see. Yes, here we are. And they destroyed that heavy trooper. Oh, only 55 ammo. Yes, when you kill a heavy trooper, you know, after the first one in the church mission, you'll get a random amount of ammo in between 50 and 100. In this case, the gods were not kind to me, and I only got 55.
Surrender, and I'll make your death quick. Forward!
See, I mean, this is the MP40 submachine gun with the big bore upgrade. Took down those guys pretty fast. So yeah, that you know, that assault rifle upgrade to kill them in one shot would really be overkill. Anyone lurking in here? No. There we go. Ah, okay, schematics for the grenade. So yes, buying the fragmentation upgrade does actually visually change the appearance of the grenade that you throw. It's kind of hard to see because you know, you're chucking it away from you. It's not on screen for very long. And yeah, as you can see, you can actually combine upgrades if you buy the other upgrade, which improves explosive power. Yeah, the grenade model does update to show that. Ooh, okay. What's this?
Wanted for treason. Eric Engel, second in command of the Kreisau Circle. Eric Engel is the mastermind behind a number of violent acts perpetrated by the Kreisau Circle. He is also directly responsible for the loss of numerous civilian and military lives. Any information that leads to the capture of this criminal will be rewarded.
What else is there to find? Ah. Oh, appears that this area is blocked off for the moment. Okay. Jumping in FPS games. Oh! Oh! Ah, finally. Ah, and it's a poxy little amount of gold as well. Ugh. And some more archaeological drawings. The portal gate thing. Ah! Six out of 9 tomes of power. And this area is locked until later.
Well, if it isn't the American. Pardon the mess.
Yeah. We were in the middle of the business transaction when the Nazis interrupted us.
What do you think we should do with the body?
Leave it. Lately, corpses have a way of disappearing in Eisenstadt.
Is that a plot point? Or a joke about the way that enemies just vanish when you're not looking at them? Yeah, I'm stealing their gold, but they know not to mess with me. that is a new type of enemy, it's a sniper. He uses a Kar 98, and it's much more deadly with it than the Red Gob. Uh-oh. Ouch. Now, as you can see, this is why the option to go through the sewers could be quite useful. But you want me to kill these guys, don't you? It's cool that when you have the bayonet,
good work at the church.
you're, if you choose to whack open a door, you'll still use the butt of your rifle. You'll only do the stabbing for attacking enemies and attacking boxes, I think.
This is wonderful, BJ. We're hearing that you enraged General Zeta. Of course, all that means is you're going to be shot on sight, which I was betting on anyway. You know what that means? We've surprised them and hurt them. Good going.
Yeah, this game's got quite a few bits where it mentions, oh, now you're going to be shot on sight, or now the Nazis all know what you look like. But they all just shoot at me anyway. Makes you wonder if maybe originally they were going to have a system where the Nazis would patrol the town, but they'd think you were a civilian or something. They'd pester you, but you could avoid fighting them, maybe.
Ah, Herr Blaskowitz. It turns out that the device you destroyed was put together from parts that we couldn't identify, but it wasn't a weapon at all. We think it's some kind of power conduit. But what sort of energy would the Nazis be trying to siphon in an old church?
Yeah, Veil energy. Black Sun energy. Keep up. Anything else?
Your latest success has really impressed everyone here. Some agents have even asked if they could go on missions with you. But Caroline won't let them. I don't think she completely trusts you yet, but she will soon.
There I am, blowing up Nazi machines. I've killed about 400 of them already, but still could be working for the Nazis.
Yankee, we looked at the code book you stole from the warehouse, but it's encoded. You'll have to steal the code wheel from the officer's home. Oh, leave no witnesses alive. Check your map to find where the officer lives.
What? I stole a code book, but they can't read it because it's encoded. Yeah. I suppose that's pretty good security on the Germans' part, and it was worth it because, it makes the code book useless. Pretty devious. So, I now have two objectives. The officer's house, which is a new optional side mission, and the tavern. I think, we've already done quite a few things for the Kreisau Circle, so it's time to do something for the Golden Dawn. So let's head to that tavern.
Good luck out there, BJ.
Sure. Thanks.
Which of you swine would dare touch a Nazi soldier? Guten Tag. You'll endanger the mission.
A toast to Hans, the greatest Nazi soldier alive.
Ja, to Hans!
That's right, Hans Gross. He was a boss enemy in the original Wolfenstein 3D. Now, this game treats those old games, as unofficial. This is a sequel just to Return to Castle Wolfenstein, despite what that sort of motion comic thing that Activision might suggest. But yeah, Raven did like to throw in some more references to the old games. And yeah, it's the return of Hans Gross.
Guten Tag, BJ. What brings you to the Raven's Nest? I hope it involves killing huge amounts of Nazis. Because after what that Hans fellow did, I'd like to see them all dead.
Yes, you can be sure it includes killing huge amounts of Nazis. Ah, he's friendly. That's interesting. Yeah, we can actually mingle with the Nazis.
This town of yours, Eisenstadt, it's unlucky. I can feel it. Something very bad is going to happen, I just know it.
The fact that these guys seem to have real personalities and stuff, it kind of makes you feel not quite so great about massacring them all.
This town is nothing but trouble.
He's right, there's some creepy supernatural stuff going on. Reasonably pleasant.
Get your filthy hands off me. I'm drinking. Don't make me drag you down to headquarters for questioning.
Yeah, any doubts I had about massacring Nazis starting to evaporate.
I know exactly what you're thinking, BJ. But we couldn't save that man. There are too many Nazis here. We'd have been gunned down the moment we tried. But wait. Revenge comes to those who wait. One of these days, we're going to kick those Nazi bastards out of Eisenstadt.
Have you noticed? There's something wrong with General Zeta. He talks as if there were invisible people standing around him.
Maybe he's just talking to himself.
No, I don't think so. I think he's insane.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. A number of characters have said about there's something wrong with him, or he's no ordinary Nazi, but then again they were, resistance members and so on, but the Nazis themselves are noticing he's acting peculiar.
What are you doing? Move along, or you'll regret it.
Don't ever touch me again. You understand?
Oh. Is that how I'm interacting with these people? Am I tapping them on the shoulder or something? I suppose I myself might be a little put out if some guy just went around tapping everyone on the shoulder. Yeah, I'd like to buy a drink. No, that does not appear to be an option.
Come here.
Moderation, man. Moderation.
Hey, come over here. Hey, come over here.
I get the feeling someone might be trying to get my attention.
Hey, you. Over here.
In a really subtle way. Thankfully, it seems those Nazis are too pissed to notice.
Hey, you. Over here. Agent Blazkowicz, we need you for an important mission. A few days ago, we sent 2 members of the Golden Dawn to look into some strange rumors about a nearby farm. This morning, one returned, severely wounded. He died before he could speak, but he held a crystal like the ones you carry, though it's of inferior quality. We're not soldiers. Would you be willing to go to the farm and see what happened to the other member of the Golden Dawn?
Sounds like a sort of sneaky infiltration type mission, doesn't it? Yeah, this game doesn't do that.
How about some supplies?
Inner Brilliance. More research into the ancient tomes have revealed that these crystals will increase your Veil energy pool even further. Just short of the needed money for it. Drat.
Move up!
Nice. I've already searched that safe. There we go. It's interesting. There's a door up there. There's no ladder, not even one of those invisible veil ladders. I figure there must be a way to get up there. Made it. Oh! Okay. That was nice.
Go! Go! Go!
Where's that coming from?
Let's go!
This should be fun.
Добрый день, Blazkowicz. Get in the back. I'll take you to the farm.
Gold up there. You know what? I'm gonna quickly pop back to that black market and grab myself that veil upgrade that I couldn't quite afford. There's a black market vendor just over here.
How about some supplies?
Brilliant. I now have a full veil energy pool. The a whole semicircle. That's probably not good English. Right. Join me next time, where we'll be taking a trip to the farm. You all come back now, you hear?
There's a farmhouse up this road where the Nazis are stationed. Good luck, BJ.